It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Westbrook Brewing Company, and it's a can of their Gose. It's 4% ABV, and it's described as sour, salty and delicious. Let's get this craft can open into a glass and see what we get. Wow. Oh, blimey. Bit of a messy one. But luckily, the head's dissipating quite quickly on that one, so let's get the rest of it out. It's nice and slowly now. Whoa, look at that. Can you hear that? Doesn't that sound amazing? That just sounds really, really good. So, head's dissipated really, really quickly. We're left with a lovely golden coloured ale. Nicely carbonated. Let's get the aroma. Typical Gose, but with it, I've never had a Gose from a can. It's quite interesting. Certainly smells salty. Very sour. Let's dive in. Cheers. Oh, blimey. Wow, 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 wow. It's a Stoner Crows beer. It's a Stoner Crows. One, because the beer is amazing. And number two, it seems like we've got over our camera troubles. But a nightmare week. You've probably been watching, you've probably been thinking to yourselves, oh God, what's going on with the camera? We've had lots of issues with the camera, just either too dark or the focus was all over the place. This is my wife's camera I'm using at the moment, but I've got an actual camcorder, a proper camcorder coming tomorrow. So I'm really pleased that we can get back to normal, get back on the horse and just get back to normal. It's not nice having defective equipment, using defective equipment. I don't like it. In my reviews, I was looking at it and I was thinking, it was affecting my reviews because I was just looking at the camera thinking this is just not good enough. And I was kind of getting angry inside and, well, I was boiling inside, to be honest. But we cracked on, we got through it, we're through it now. Back to this particular beer. It's so good, this beer, it's really crazily good. As you would expect for a 4% ABV beer, it's very crisp, very clean, very clinical. It drinks really well, it's really refreshing. Carbonation hisses on the back of the mouth and all over the kind of tongue. That sourness kind of bites in. That saltiness bites in. And it's not just a little bit sour. It's crazy sour. It's like them space flying saucer sweets you get as a kid. It's really super sour. It's an absolutely fantastic beer. I had their IPA about 2 or 3 years ago, and I thought it was okay. I thought it was a pretty decent, pretty decent IPA. But I've heard some great things about this Gose, and I had to get it, and it really has fulfilled everything that I've heard about it. It really is it lives up to the beer it is. I picked it up in Brewdog Cardiff in the UK. It's a malt beverage brewed with coriander and sea salt. You do get that coriander. Sea salt, I suppose it is salty, but I think the sourness really does, adding that salt, that sea salt, really does kind of go really well. It kind of ramps up the sourness, the sea salt. It's a very good beer. The carbonation does it all for me. It brings it all together. It's got that maltiness, that sweetness, but it's super sour. The carbonation kind of fizzes the beer around the inside of the mouth. That saltiness, it's just, what more can I say? It's a Stone the Crows beer. Go out and try it. I'll give you a little read on the back of the can here. This is an interpretation of Gose, pronounced, pardon me, don't pronounce it like that. Gose, a traditional German style wheat beer brewed with coriander and salt. Once nearly extinct, this very refreshing style is making a comeback. I'm so pleased it's making a comeback because it's absolutely great. And this is probably the best Gose I've ever had. Westbrook Brewing Company. Rating for the beer then, I'm going to give this beer a smashing 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Cheers.